CEO looking to raise equity or maybe debt capital, maybe to finance your growth or otherwise an acquisition. But despite having traction, you struggle to get investors to invite you back. Or otherwise, interest is dying after the first meeting, or you land terms that are really not in your favor. Or maybe you simply don't know how to structure a raise and you want to have a proven shortcut. Then this 7-minute video is exactly for you. Quick note, by the way, raising capital is never easy, but there's a way to structure your raise for maximum success. And that's what we're going to talk about here. But first, two facts. You need to know that there's trillions of dollars literally sitting with investors like angels, family office, VCs, looking for the right opportunities. And then on the other side, there's the most founders actually fail with their raise, not because their business is bad, but because they enter sophisticated investor conversations totally unprepared. Because investors are a lot of times seasoned entrepreneurs, and you literally cannot fool them. So if you're failing, the gaps are normally recognizable into 4 different sections. It's the lack of process, which means you have no investor ready assets. It's the lack of planning, which means you're having the wrong steps at the wrong time. It's the lack of your positioning because you're treating the investor as the prize. Oh, hey, sir. Hey, nice. Would you like to invest in the business? Or it's your lack of presentation where, and we all do that, oversell or otherwise overwhelm them with other kinds of decks. Now, that I noticed firsthand after supporting over 300 founders and closing over $240 million in transactions, I have literally seen everything what works and what doesn't. So my goal here in the coming 7 minutes is to show you how our CapitalFit program can transform your company in an investor-ready deal in just 30 days, then generate massive investor interest in 60, and help you secure your first commitments under 90 days. But for the record, this isn't a course where you just watch a bunch of videos. It's a program where we help and prepare you and then put you in front of the right investors via our Capital 8 marketplace. I still remember back in 2015, I was raising my own round. Now, and I made every mistake out of the book. It was, by the way, in a city that I didn't know any investor, and I came there because of love. But eventually, with a great business under my arm, I was blasting emails to every investor with the name tag of an investor. And then I was leading with long pitch decks, perfectly designed. And once I'm in the meeting, I started overselling the opportunity. And after the meeting, I keep on following them up to see if they would invite me for another meeting. I had a strong business, but I absolutely wasted months chasing the investors with a wrong story, actually a wrong narrative, so it almost killed the deal immediately. And for me, the breakthrough really came when I realized, hey, my business is the prize. I don't need to beg for their attention. And I need to present an offer so clear that investors have no reasons to say no. And I need to select my capital partners in such a way that they are bringing an add-on to the business rather than please sign me the check. And then I learned as well is that investors don't only invest in an effort, they invest in clarity and readiness. And once I've then flipped that process and positioning myself like an investment banker that I am today, everything changed for me. Within weeks, I raised my $3.5 million and later on sold that business that brought me to the opportunity that I do today, which is mostly in M&A, where I'm buying, repairing and selling businesses or otherwise supporting others just like you with access to capital. And that's the method that we're going to discuss today, which I have been calling CapitalFit. Well, what is that, right? It's a 90-day acceleration program, a very important point for coachable founders and CEOs that have traction inside of their business, who want to go faster and smarter when it comes to their whole process. And you could think of it like almost a fitness plan for your fundraise, because in 30 days we will build your deal muscle, and the following 30 days We are going to guide you with the execution. And the guidance comes from myself and a team and other experts that we are bringing inside of the program that has done it many times before. I can give you all of the insider tips and tricks how to get it done fast. And after that, after these 60 days, in contrast to any other program on the market, we stay with you until you win. So it's not like, oh, sorry, the program is over, goodbye. No, if you need 90 days, 120 days, you stay within the program until you have the win. And if it doesn't work, we help you to get a win. I can maybe hear you saying like, okay, but hey, Sven, how long does this program actually take? Well, within 10 days after starting, your deal is already live. And then by day 30, you will outcompete most likely 90% of the founders who are fighting for the same investors. And by day 60, you will have real investor conversations, most likely 20 or 30. And by day 90, we target to get your first close. And if not, like I said before, we keep on working with you. Now, if you want to like, okay, what is the time investment? What do you expect from me? Out of experience, we know that 5 hours a week, and you show up for the weekly calls, you apply our framework, execute with our tools and templates, that's all you need. I'm not here to provide any kind of course, right? I'm here to get you speed. And the faster that I will able to help you go over the finish line, the better it is. Now then maybe you question yourself, will this work for me? Well, if you have a product that already have clients that love what you're doing, then I can tell you we have worked with SaaS, healthcare, service companies, acquisition entrepreneur, education, VoIP, technology, literally everything from all the way to real estate. Maybe you're too busy, right? Well, that's exactly why this is existing. If you're the guy that says like, okay, I'm paying $400 or $500 for a course and a bunch of videos, go to YouTube. It saves you a lot of money. What I'm here doing is helping you shortcut and use that similar time to eventually go faster and build and spend more time on the business. Do you support with investors intros, Sven? Well, once you're ready, we will list your deal on CapitalFit, which is my M&A and funding marketplace, where we will match you with over 10,000 investors. And of course, not all 10,000 are fit for you, but we are removing the guesswork and we have the profiles of all of these investors. And we literally can say, hey, this deal from John is the real deal that you need to look for. What are the costs, right? Where brokers normally charge anywhere around $15,000 for retainers and then still come with a 5 to 7% of success fees, CapitalFit is for you available for only $5,000. And the installments that are available could bring you like, okay, you pay first 3K and then a 2K. And then sometimes we have special packages going on that you can then discuss with our venture advisor. Can you also work only for success fees? I mean, success fees sounds really nice, but it isn't sustainable. And brokers who do that either take huge cuts or they are not going to prioritize you. With us, you invest 5K to be completely deal ready. And if you close through our CapitalFit platform, which is an all-in-one deal management system, we apply a small success fee just for the introduction. I already mentioned this, but if you want to like, hey, 5K is too much, we offer the payment plans, but reward full payers with fast mover incentives. Now, to just give you a few examples, right? And we have a separate page which you can find below over our testimonials. We had Sarah from the fashion business. She literally went from no plan to 7 investor meetings under 30 days. And why is that possible? Because we don't waste time with all of the investment assets. No, as soon as you join, under 10 days, you have already a list of 150 investors. You already have your one-page teaser ready where we can instantly start booking our, what I call partnership meetings to select who can be a great investor for us. Then we had Simon out of the healthcare from the UK. One of our fastest closes ever. He raised 700,000 in 27 days with our one-page teaser only, right? And you will see later on in the program, this one-page teaser is covering everything in the exact language that is expected from investors. Then after that, of course, you can happily access our network where we have 300 plus founders who raised $240 million. So I would like to direct you to our testimonials to read all of them. Now, even if you have rejected before, even if you have not have a network, even if you're stuck in deck revisions, we have seen it literally all. And all of them have gotten results. The key is we want to keep things simple, structured, and founded first. And we want to remove all of the complexity, because eventually it's really like a psychology game where we do the right thing at the right time. Remember, in the first part of the presentation here, I said like there's 5 P's, very important. It's 4. It's progress, planning, perception, and presentation. We need to bundle these together in order to get you over the finish line. Now, Sven, do you promise funding? I mean, I think that question is ridiculous to ask, because no, we can never guarantee funding. It's, if we would be a fitness trainer, we could guarantee you a six-pack for the simple reason because we only need to cut your food and send you to the gym and the results will be there. But the investor, they make the decision. What we can do is put you in the best capital fit shape that you can imagine. And when you do that, we will guarantee you that you get smart deals that save you at least 6 figures at exit. Why? Because if you structure your deals in the correct way, and you're selling your business later on, it will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I can talk out of experience because when I sold my business, I didn't read the fine lines, which eventually cost me millions. Not so nice, but it's a lesson that I'm happy to share. Other than that, we are guaranteeing, of course, investor meetings and follow-ups that raise your close rate dramatically. And what you will find out in the first 30 days is that investors will want to talk with you. And also, it's their job. They want to multiply their capital, but they only listen to the founders that are actually talking in their language. Now, CapitalFit is normally advisors normally are charging anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 for pieces like this, plus their success fee. And again, we made it faster, simpler, founder-aligned in a systemized approach. And the systemized approach, because eventually it's a number game, is absolutely what works. So you can join CapitalFit very easy for only 2 payments, first payment of $3,000 and the second payment of $2,000. Or you pay full upfront, where we reward you with an additional bonus. And if you're wondering like, okay, am I too early? Well, absolutely not, because it's the readiness and the foundations that matter the most. And if you're not a salesperson, no worry at all, because we are going to give you the scripts, we're going to give you the templates, we're doing the role plays, how to position yourself, and you will find out that all of the meetings are more or less the same. And we dial in. It's like almost dating your partner, where you just crush it, right? And even if you have failed before, perfect. Then you're going to see very fast why this is working and why it didn't work and how you can currently fix it. So if you're joining here, right, the thing is very simple. The capital journey is phase 1, day 1 to 30. It's an intensive sprint. It's a diagnostic deal profile. It has teasers, the outreach system, and a curated investor list. Our goal here in the first 30 days is to get your investor ready. In the second 30 days, it's all about guided execution. So weekly calls, refine your messaging, role play, accountability, and in the first 30 to 60 days, you will have 20 to 30 conversations. And in the phase number 3, what we call is ongoing support. We're never going to let you down. We will keep with you. We are available through office hours, meetings. We are updating our resources. We connect you with our peer network. And plus, of course, you have access to our Capital A platform with a lot of vetted investors. Now, the best case is you're going to raise your round within at least 8 to 12 weeks, right? Worst case is you're going to walk away with a fully investor-ready system that has all of the assets and investor access in your hand. And if you wonder, Sven, are you offering any guarantee? As I mentioned before, we do have a guarantee, because if you're not ready in 30 days, we will work with you until you do. So without further ado, if you want to get started in 2026 or in 2025 with the Capital Fit, then it's now time to act. There's a button below. You apply, you submit a few questions, and we will book a Capital Fit strategy call to get you started. For now, wish you an amazing day and see you on the inside.